General average is one of the oldest principles of maritime law. It applies when an extraordinary sacrifice or expenditure is made intentionally to save the entire maritime adventure. Instead of one party bearing the entire loss, all parties benefiting from the action contribute proportionally. These parties normally include the ship owner, cargo owners, and freight interests.
The concept of general average dates back thousands of years to the early Mediterranean trading era. Merchants recognized that if cargo had to be sacrificed to save the vessel, it would be unfair for one cargo owner to suffer the entire loss. Therefore, they developed the principle that all participants in the voyage must share the loss.
Because maritime law differed across countries, there was a need for uniform international rules. This led to the development of the York-Antwerp Rules, which standardized the application of general average. These rules are commonly incorporated into charter party agreements and bills of lading.
At the beginning of the York-Antwerp Rules, there is a rule of interpretation. This rule clarifies how conflicts between provisions should be handled. If a lettered rule conflicts with a numbered rule, the numbered rule takes precedence because it provides more specific guidance.
Rule Paramount establishes the most fundamental condition in general average. It clearly states that no sacrifice or expenditure will be allowed unless it was reasonably made. This means the master's decision must be reasonable considering the circumstances of the emergency.
There is a general average act when, and only when, any extraordinary sacrifice or expenditure is intentionally and reasonably made or incurred for the common safety, for the purpose of preserving from peril the property involved in a common maritime adventure.
For a situation to qualify as general average, several conditions must be satisfied. The sacrifice or expenditure must be extraordinary, meaning outside normal operational costs. It must be intentional, taken deliberately by the master. The decision must be reasonable, and the property involved must belong to the same maritime adventure. Finally, there must be a real and imminent peril threatening the voyage.
Rule B addresses substituted expenses. Sometimes the master chooses a different method to achieve the same safety objective. If the substituted expense replaces a cost that would have been allowable as general average, it may also be allowed. However, the allowance cannot exceed the expense that was avoided.
Rule C limits general average claims to direct consequences only. This means that only losses directly caused by the General Average Act are included. Indirect losses, such as delay or market price changes, are not allowed.
Rule F allows the master to choose alternative solutions during emergencies. If an alternative method saves the ship and cargo and costs less than or equal to the original expense, it can be allowed in general average. This rule encourages economical and practical decisions during maritime emergencies.
General average may arise in several emergency situations. Examples include jettison of cargo during storms, damage caused while extinguishing a fire, or expenses incurred to refloat a grounded vessel. These sacrifices are made to save the entire maritime adventure.
Only property that is exposed to the common danger contributes to general average. This normally includes the ship, cargo, and freight interests. If property is completely lost later in another incident, it does not contribute.
The amount each party contributes depends on the value of their property saved in the voyage. These values include the ship's arrived value, cargo value, and freight earnings.
After a general average event, the losses and expenses must be carefully calculated and distributed. This process is called general average adjustment, and it ensures fair contribution by all voyage interests. Before cargo is released, The ship owner may demand general average security. Cargo owners must provide an average bond, deposit, or insurance guarantee to ensure their contribution is paid.
The average adjuster is a specialist responsible for calculating the general average adjustment. The adjuster evaluates losses, determines contributory values, and prepares the final adjustment statement, ensuring fairness according to the York-Antwerp Rules.